We are deeply saddened to announce the passing of Yolande Bourne Alexander, also known as Curl, and Miss Bourne of Auger-Villefort, who passed away at her residence on Sunday, 28th February 2021 at approximately 7:15 p.m. She was 75 years old. Left to mourn, her husband, Peter Alexander of Auger-Villefort, daughter, Susan Nancy Lovens, residing in Brooklyn, New York, sons, Richard Rohan Bourne, residing in Texas, Fernand Bourne and Hanef Bourne, residing in Cantonment V4, grandchildren, Melchior Maximin in Brooklyn, New York, Junior Bourne in Atlanta, Miguel Bourne and Curlan Bourne, Cantonment V4, Nalik Frederick of Florida, Mona Lisa Markdewey in Texas, Leisha Bourne in Texas, Kimberly Bourne in Texas, great-grands, Annalisa Coleman of Texas, Jamiel Newsom of Texas, Kurlani Newsom and Ethan Powensky, both of Texas, Gianna Bourne of Atlanta, Anai Motilia of Florida, Miguel Jr. Bourne of Cantonment V4, daughters-in-law, Anselma Bourne of Texas, Clarita James, who was also her caretaker of Cantonment V4, son-in-law, Maurice Lovens, residing in Barbados, stepchildren, Anthony Samuel of Opicon V4, Jason Samuel of St. Jude's Highway V4, Nasha Marthe Challenger and family of Miami, Lynn Louise and family of Canada, Yasmin Samuel of Virginia, Lucas Samuel of V4, sisters, Veronique Jules of Hospital Road, Castries, Glenda James, Myrna James and Jeanette James, all of Lower Morn Road, Castries, Elizabeth James of Mornier, brothers, Francis Bourne, also known as Seco of Cedar Heights V4, Calix Bourne of Brooklyn, New York, Rondette James of Cicero, Condell St. Marthe, also known as Spence of Cicero, Felix Smith, also known as Linus and family in Barbados, Alvin James of Lower Morn Road, sisters-in-law, Leah Bourne of V4, Petra Bourne of the USA, Inesta St. Marthe of Cicero, Yerlin James of Cicero, Dana Etienne of V4, Emma Alexander of Lance Road, Olivia Alexander of Groselet, Assunta Alexander of V4, brothers-in-law, George Alexander V4, MacDonald Alexander V4, nieces, Cicera Simon of Upper Pave Road, Castries, Eudra Bourne of Larishes V4, Petal O'Brien of V4, Sherry Hutchinson of New Dock Road V4, Tina Hutchinson of Cedar Heights V4, Trecia Alexander and Telsla Bourne of Brooklyn, New York, Cherry Jean-Baptiste of Cedar Heights V4, Cardi Bourne of V4, Colleen Bourne and Rita Wellington of Brooklyn, New York, Natasha Bourne Broomes of V4, Mara Bourne of Pavon, Italy, Siobhan James Alexander of Cap Estate, Anya James of Canada, Heather James of Tapion, Suzette James Robinson of the USA, Mary Sue James of the USA, Azani James of Castries, Dion Chance of the USA, Sharon Marshall of London, Sutania James of Cicero, many other grandnieces and nephews living in the USA, Canada, London, and St. Lucia. Nephews, Alan James of Castries, Dylan Bourne of Castries, James Lindberg of Sweden, Connel St. Marthe of London, Darwin St. Marthe and Gerard St. Marthe of Cicero, Garfield Jules and Leroy Jules of Hospital Road, Castries, Charles Jules of Brooklyn, New York, Dustan James of Canada, Jason and Sean Marshall of London, Andrew James of Connecticut, Ari J. James of Castries, cousins Phyllis Bourne and family of V4, Frances Laura and family of Brooklyn, New York, Amelia Farrier and family of V4 and London, Claudette Abraham and family of V4 and London, Beverly Downs of Clery, Castries, Walter Downs and family of Rodney Bay, Castries, Mina Joseph and family of Lewis Street, V4, Dominic Charles Mathurin and family of Black Bay, V4, Tiburcius Mathurin and family of Labrie, Gregory Mathurin of Clark Street, V4. Close friends: Prisca Mooney and family of Auger, V4, Mr. and Mrs. Ambrose and family of Auger, Delia Cotta and family of Larishus, V4, Billy Jean-Baptiste of V4, Mark Jean-Baptiste and family of Black Bay, V4, Eugenia Urgent Johnson and family of Brooklyn, New York, Shirley Quinlan and Angelina Quinlan and family of Queens, New York, Leonita Henry and family of Larishus, V4, Jeffrey, also known as Jeff, and family of Mula Chic, V4, Clotilda Edmunds and family of Richford, Dennery, Sabrina Nicholas and family of V4, Annie Nicholas and family of Cedar Heights, V4, Micheala Shilla Joseph and family of Cedar Heights, V4, Mr. and Mrs. George Henry and family of Bronx, New York. The homegoing service for our dearly beloved Yolande Bourne Alexander, also known as Curl and Miss Bourne, will take place at the Our Lady of the Assumption Church in V4. Her body will be laid to rest at the Michael O'Brien Private Cemetery, Latony. The body now lies at Lazarus Funeral Home, New Dock Road, V4. May she rest in perfect peace. The family kindly asks that all COVID-19 protocols be adhered to during the funeral service and the burial.